Hey guys, TheRyanshand back here again, and today I am doing a video, well, say video response, because you can't do them anymore, but to Soft Otaku's competition. It's put up an amazing competition with a hell of an awesome prize, and I just think it's fucking kick-ass, so I really want to enter, and plus Soft Otaku is a fantastic guy anyway. Friends with him on Facebook. Haven't spoke to him all that much, to be honest, but I'm hoping we can fix that out because I think he's a really good guy. But yeah, so he's put up a video, link in the description below, of his channel, and it would be great if all you guys could enter as well, because this really is an awesome, awesome, awesome prize. Like I say, if you have no idea what I'm talking about, go and check out below. But yeah, so he's left some like questions and some stuff that you need to do in order to enter this competition, which I think is really great. First up was, well, one of the things he wants you to do is to go over to Electric Adventures channel and check out his video for YouTuber of the Month, where Soft Otaku has nominated some great YouTubers actually. And congratulations on Soft Otaku for winning YouTuber of the Month, by the way. Well deserved, in my eyes, completely well deserved. But yeah, so I went over and I left my nomination and I liked the video and all that. So yep, that's been done. So hopefully, yeah, well, that's been done. So awesome. And Electric Adventure's got a great channel anyway, so there's no reason for you not to go over and check it out, to be honest. So another thing he wants you to do is like and sub his channel. Soft Otaku, which I have done, of course. Subbed the channel a long time ago and liked the video, which I do anyway. I watch your videos, I like them, you know, why not? And got some questions as well, so I've wrote them down on the back of an envelope because my memory is shite. So I've got to go and crack through them. So he left a list of questions to do, so I'm just going to fire through them really. What is a lesser known and underappreciated game you recommend? I'm going to recommend two games. Now, one, because I don't hear a lot about it on YouTube and there's no reason for there not to be. And number two, because a game that I've heard quite a lot of bad reviews about and I'm really confused as to why. And they're both for the Game Boy. Clearly, because Game Boy is my biggest collection, so, you know. But the first one I'm going to recommend, the game that I don't hear a lot about, and that is Boxel on the Game Boy. Now, if you like puzzle games, puzzle sort of like adventure games, well, it's not really like an adventure, but it's a really awesome puzzle game. I bought this from Cash Converters a while ago and gave it a go the same night just because it looked really quirky and I wanted to know what it was all about. Hadn't heard anything about it on YouTube or online or whatever, and really happy when I picked this one up actually, because I like picking up Game Boy games out in the wild. So picked this up, played it, and straight away from the very first puzzle, I could tell what the game was going to be about, and I fucking absolutely loved the simplicity of the game. The idea of it is fantastic. You're moving around boxes in a warehouse, basically trying to raise money for, I think it's your girlfriend. I did actually speak about it in a previous video. I haven't played it for a wee while, so I can't remember the storyline all that well, but I think it's absolutely fantastic. But you know, the longer you go on, the more boxes you got to move around and more confined spaces, and it gets very, very difficult. And I haven't completed it. There is a lot of levels to this game, but it is absolutely brilliant, and I highly recommend you checking out Boxel. Also check out the sequel as well, it's absolutely fantastic. But I really, really, really love this game, and this is one of my favourite Game Boy games actually, of all time. Puzzle-wise, I wouldn't say it's my favourite Game Boy game ever, but I definitely think it's an underappreciated puzzle game. I mean, there's a lot of puzzle games out there now on the DS, 3DS, all the older sort of handheld systems and older consoles. But I think, you know, really Boxel deserves to get much more attention because it is a fantastic game. Graphics is Game Boy. Come on, they're not going to be great. Music isn't too bad. It's a bit repetitive after a while, but I think you get to choose different music for your games. Or that might be Tetris I'm thinking of. No, I think, you do. You get to choose different music for your games. But Boxel is absolutely brilliant, and it really does get your old grey matter working. You're never going to get through each puzzle in one go. You're definitely going to have to sit and think about them, so it definitely gets you thinking. And yeah, so Boxel, absolutely fantastic game. Highly recommend it. Go and get it, you'll absolutely love it. And the next game, you might be a bit surprised about this one, Batman. Hint, it's Batman on the Game Boy. Now, I've heard bad reviews about this game and I have no idea why. I think it's absolutely brilliant. First off, soundtrack, fucking awesome. For a Game Boy game, the soundtrack on this is absolutely brilliant. it is very, very addictive. The game is very, very addictive. Fantastic side-scrolling platformer. But it is extremely hard, and you need to time your jumps well. It really does get you thinking. I mean, the Batman game on the NES, we all know is balls hard, but this one is especially balls hard. It is an extremely difficult game to complete. I've never completed this game. I have got like halfway through it, a couple of stages in, and I do find it really, really difficult. But it's just one of those games that's extremely addictive. Also, obviously, it's Game Boy. I mean, graphics, we don't really talk about graphics on Game Boy. We don't need to. The games are absolutely fantastic, and I think the Batman game on the Game Boy really deserves much more love. It's well known on the Game Boy, everybody's got it, but I really think it shouldn't get as many bad reviews as it does. It is a fantastic game, really lots of fun, really quirky, completely different to the NES version, obviously, but I absolutely love Batman, and I think it deserves more love. I mean, come on, it's a fantastic game. Movie was brilliant, NES game's absolutely fantastic, one of the best NES games there is, but the Game Boy game definitely deserves more love. So that's my two nominations, Boxall and Batman on the Game Boy. Games that you really need to check out. Right, moving on. Number 3, YouTube channel you recommend. There's tons. I really find it difficult to pick one. God. It's really difficult. I tend to shout out quite a lot of channels anyway on my videos, and I think there's a lot of them out there that I think need a lot of love, and attention. But off the top of my head, and here we go again, as we do with all response videos, we stall. I don't know. There's some great YouTubers out there that deserve more love. Ooh, it's a tough one. Well, there's a great channel in Holland, Phoenix. She hasn't done any videos for a while. I think she's absolutely fantastic, and definitely go out and check her videos. She stopped for a while, I don't know why, but she definitely needs to be doing some more videos. Kazina's another one who stopped doing videos for quite a while. I haven't heard from her in ages, actually. That's another channel that I think is absolutely brilliant. And yeah, there's so many. Games and console tech, I think, is fantastic. He's really open and honest in his videos about everything in his life, really. His games collection, what he's going for, what he's aiming for. I think he's absolutely fantastic. I really like watching his stuff. Absolutely brilliant guy. And yeah, I mean, there's more obvious ones as well, like Pompey Games Room, Time Team 1982. You know, all my friends really. But yeah, I think, you know, those guys are absolutely fantastic, and there's just so many channels I could recommend, to be perfectly honest with you. So it's really difficult for me to pick one. I think Steve36207, I think that's his name. I always get the numbers mixed up. So yeah, I would highly recommend Steve36207. He's absolutely brilliant. And he's going to be my one that I'm going to recommend to you, because I've sent him a package already. You know, he gave me a really good shout out, and he's just a really awesome guy. Really get on really well with him, and every time you speak to him, he's so friendly. There's absolutely nothing bad to say about the guy whatsoever. And he's only got, like, I think it's like 92 subs. Which I think is ridiculous. The amount of videos he's putting up, he's like me, he puts up videos pretty much all the time. And I just think he's absolutely brilliant, so definitely go over and check him out. He's a fantastic YouTuber. Fairly young channel, so it's going to take him a little bit of time to get into it. But I think he's brilliant, and I think he's definitely one for the future. So Steve36207 definitely gets my vote. And yeah, link to his channel in the description below, so go and check him out. He's really cool. Number 4, what would you like to see more of on Soft Otaku's channel? You know what, Soft Otaku, you do so many videos, and I love every single one of them. There's absolutely nothing that you would put up on your channel that I wouldn't like to see. I know that's probably a cop-out, the easy way out, but it's true. There's really nothing that I can actually think of that I would like to see you do more of. Probably more game reviews and kinds of things like that, you know, sort of unknown games that you've played probably over in Japan, and that you think that maybe we would all like to know about, like older Nintendo kind of Famicom kind of games, you know, and yeah, just things like that would be pretty cool. But to be honest, no, I think your channel's absolutely brilliant. It's fucking awesome. I mean, check out the amount of subscribers you've got. There's a reason why, because you're really, really cool. And Yeah, no, I absolutely love your videos. I love your channels. So that would probably be the only thing I would like to see more of. More of a look at the Japanese style of Nintendo games, just to see what kind of things there are. Or maybe take your camera out and about while you're in Japan, check out the gaming shops. You know, it would be interesting to see how they're set up over there. You know, but yeah, things like that. That would be kind of cool. Number 5. What's the story behind my YouTube name? Right, it's a simple story. When I was creating my channel, I was putting in all the details on my channel, and that was that. And it came to your name. Now, I was stupid here. This is a really, really blonde moment, right? And I don't mean any offence to any blonde people out there. But I was typing in my name. I didn't realise that was the bit you had to put your YouTube name in. I just typed in my name, and it came up as TheRyanshand. Couldn't change it. Didn't know how to change it. You probably could have. And yeah, it just sort of went from there. I just put in my name by accident rather than a YouTube name. Not that I would have came up with a really interesting YouTube name, you understand? It probably would have been something like Scotch Gamer or something like that, or Aberdeen Gamer, ABDN Gamer, or something like that. But yeah, no, it was just one of those things. I just had a bit of a moment, senior moment in my young life, and yeah, that was it. Boom. YouTube name stuck, and it's took off. I mean, to be fair, you know, everybody sort of knows it now. I wouldn't say everybody knows it, but you know what I mean. That, you know, I've been given plenty of shouts out to TheRyanshand, so yeah, I'm happy to leave it as it is. It's worked out for me in the end, so I'm happy enough with that. What's your real first name? TheRyanshand. Well, that's my real name. My first name's obviously Ryan, but my full name's TheRyanshand. So yeah, that is it. Why aren't video games a waste of time and money? Fantastic question, Soft Otaku. I think this needs to be spoken about a lot more. I don't think video games are a waste of time and money at all. I think they can be a bit of a waste of money if you're going for like a full collection, for example, and you've only played maybe a certain amount of games on the system. Which is probably what we've all done when we've gone for full collections. It can be a little bit of a waste of money because you'll find yourself buying games that are actually rubbish. There's so much games saturated in systems that are absolutely crap. There's a lot of them on like Mega Drive, NES, SNES, all these kinds of systems that are absolutely unbelievably awesome. But these are the ones that tend to be more expensive. And then you get the games that are rubbish, that are expensive, and you find yourself going out of your way to buy them just to add to your collection. So I think that in that respect can be quite a waste of money. But at the same time, with me, when I'm buying games, I absolutely love the feeling of getting a package through the post, not knowing what a game is, because I do actually buy quite a lot of games on eBay, and not knowing what it is, and I just think it's just amazing. And like I was going back to saying with the Game Boy games as well, like Boxel, it really gets your brain thinking. You sit there, you're thinking about these things, you're getting your brain working. All cogs in your head are moving. I'm going to sneeze. Oh my god. So yeah, you get your brain working, and it gets you thinking, it gets you solving problems, it gets you working things out, it gets you to memorize things as well, because that's an important part of gaming, you know, especially when you're going back and you know, revisiting old levels or old games or what have you. I think that's a really important part of it. And it's like education in a way. I mean, it's probably a more fun way of doing education, because there's lots of games out there, like Donkey Kong on the NES, there's a math one. Now, it's fairly simple math, like equations that you do, but the logic still stands. It is math. You know, that is education. That is you doing a math lesson, if you like. Especially if you're really young and you're just getting into sort of gaming, and that is a really good one to go for. So I think there's lots of games out there, like puzzle solving games, that are absolutely fantastic, that really get you thinking. And it's the same as like buying a newspaper and doing a word search. There's games on the DS now, like Puzzler Word Search or what have you. It's the exact same thing. You're just filling in a word search, and it's the same sort of logic. It's interesting, it's fun, it's quirky. You get to discover new games, you get to discover new styles of graphics, you get to discover all kinds of franchises, and it gets you interested and it gets you motivated to do something. And I think games in that respect are fantastic for that reason. And I don't think they're a waste of time and money at all, to be honest with you. I mean, if you're spending all your spare time gaming and missing the outside world, missing out going and socialising with your friends, or not that I have many friends up here, you understand, but you know what I mean, going out and living a life, I think, yeah, that can be a little bit detrimental to you. But going out and buying games, having a collection that you're happy with, that makes you happy, and you can afford it, and it ain't hurting anyone else, there's absolutely no reason for you not to do it. If you want to do that, go and do it. There's not a waste of time and money whatsoever. It's what you're interested in. And I think, to be honest with you, it's something that should be done. I mean, that's what I do. I just love going out and picking up games. I mean, you know, I am going for full sets in some things, and I know there's a lot of rubbish games in those systems, but I've played a lot of games in those systems in the past, so I know what to expect. So there's no barrier for me when it comes to that. I absolutely love gaming, and I think it's something that's it's definitely not a waste of time or money at all. But you have to sort of be canny with it, if you like. Scottish phrase. You have to be sensible, and as long as you're sensible about it, you're buying games, it ain't hurting anyone else, and it isn't hurting you, and it's not gone from hobby to addiction. Because it can be addicting buying games, don't get me wrong. I am addicted to it, but I'm sensible with it as well. If I can't afford it, I ain't gonna buy it. So I think if you've got that head on, then it's good for you. So yeah, so that's it. So that's my entry to Soft Otaku's giveaway, his competition giveaway. Definitely go over and check him out. I'm going to leave a link in the description below. And yeah, he's just a fantastic YouTuber, and this competition is unbelievable. The prize he's given away, I swear to God, is amazing. And being a Nintendo nut like myself, I so want this. So this is my entry. Soft Otaku, if you're watching, I apologise for it coming so late. I've just been so busy. I haven't been well either, to be honest with you. So I apologise for that, because I did say I was going to get this up earlier, but it's up now. So yeah, I hope you enjoy it. To everybody else watching my channel as well, I hope you enjoy this video. Definitely go over and check out Soft Otaku and Steve36207. Also, if you want to enter Soft Otaku's video, go and check out his link below and follow the criteria to enter. And yeah, that would be awesome. So anyway, guys, going to go now, but that is my entry for Soft Otaku's giveaway. Thanks for watching. Take it easy, and I'll see you in the next one. Fingers crossed.